In this video, we will discuss the importance of conducting risk assessments for safety and learn a 5-step process to conduct practical risk assessments. By the end, you will understand why risk assessments are crucial for safety and how to perform them in your workplace. A risk assessment is a systematic process to identify potential hazards, assess their risks, and implement controls to prevent harm. It is important because it helps to prevent accidents, injuries, and financial losses. Conducting risk assessments not only creates a safer workplace and reduces insurance costs, but it also directly improves your safety and well-being. It's a proactive step towards protecting your most valuable asset, your people. The risk assessment process consists of 5 steps. Step 1: Identifying hazards. Step 2: Identifying people at risk and how. Step 3: Evaluating risks and deciding on controls. Step 4: Documenting findings and implementing controls. And Step 5: Reviewing and updating your assessment. Following these steps will help you identify and manage potential hazards in your workplace. The first step in the risk assessment process is identifying potential hazards. Hazards can be physical, chemical, biological, ergonomic, or psychosocial. Examples of hazards include slippery floors, machinery, electrical wiring, toxic substances, viruses, bacteria, awkward postures, repetitive motions, stress, violence, or bullying. The second step is identifying people at risk and how they may be affected. This can include employees, contractors, visitors, or customers. Examples of how people can be at risk include slips, trips, and falls, exposure to chemicals or fumes, musculoskeletal disorders, or mental health issues from stress. The third step is to evaluate the risks and decide on appropriate controls. This involves considering the likelihood and severity of harm for each hazard. Controls can include eliminating hazards, engineering safeguards such as machine guards, implementing safe work procedures, or providing personal protective equipment (PPE). The fourth step is to document the findings and implement the controls. This involves creating a written record of identified hazards, risks, and controls. It also involves communicating the controls to everyone, training employees, and providing PPE. The final step is regularly reviewing and updating your risk assessment. This ensures it remains relevant and reflects the dynamic nature of your workplace and evolving risks. Updating the assessment after incidents, process changes, or new equipment is important. In conclusion, risk assessments are a proactive safety approach that protects your most valuable asset, your people. Following the 5-step process can create a safer and healthier work environment for everyone. We encourage you to start a risk assessment in your workplace today and make it a core practice for safety.